Hello guys, I am going to go find myself. I always laugh at saying that, it's funny, but let's see. Oh, maybe I won't. The new Facebook has me switch profiles to find my business self, so hopefully I am finding it. Okay, here we go. Just give me a shout out when you get here so I know that we're all live and happy. Oh, there's my shirt. Shout out when you get here so I know. There we go. We're good to go now. I can see your comments. Hey, Carol from Minnesota. How you doing? Oh my gosh. So I was right on time and I decided to take a jog out to my mailbox because it's my favorite week of the month, swap week. I spent my day making swaps for a big group that I am part of. Hey, Arlena, how you doing? Then I was getting swaps in from my team swap. Every single month, my team, Stampers with Heart, we have a card swap. And this month, it was fun folds. So I have to say, now that my cards have gone up, I have like a personal rule. I won't actually open anybody's swap card until I've sent mine out. And mine went out Saturday. So now every day I jog out to the mailbox and look for their swap cards, which is exciting to me. I think we had 11 or it might have been 10 this month. 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. I made 12 cards and I got some back. Actually, you saw my swap if you were here last week. We did that fun fold with the box stand-up thing. I don't even know what you call it. It's all good. So I got that, and then as I'm jogging out to get my cards, I got this box in the mail from my friend. So I invited her to my team meeting this past Sunday. She's been a Stampin' Up! Customer for 25 years. So if you do the math, I've been around, I'll be 17 years in March. So she's been doing this longer than me, and she's so talented. And she's never been a demonstrator. And she was curious as to why I was asking her to come to my team meeting. Well, number one, she's one of the craftiest people I've ever met. And she will periodically send me a card in the mail that will make my head go, and then I have to learn how to make it. Actually, she did one this week, and she just sent me a box of cards because at my team meeting, I told my group that I had a customer come by and buy all my cards again. I have a friend, Julie. Something's going on with my lip. There we go. I have a friend, Julie, and she bought over 500 cards from me, I don't know, 6 months ago. And then I cleaned out the other side of the garage where we keep the storage, and I made a new shipping area. It's all nice and neat out there. And I packaged up 384 more cards, and Julie bought them all last week. So I was just saying, well, oh my gosh, I have a craft fair here at Drake High on Saturday, and I have no cards left. So what does the person who's never been a demonstrator do? She sends me every card I've ever gifted her. She said that she doesn't open them. She uses them as templates. And literally took my breath away minutes before I got on to do a live. So 100%, if you want to know why I do what I do, it's the people. It's people like my friend Regina. She was one of my first recruits. Actually, she was the first person I ever met at a craft fair that I was doing make and takes at the craft fair. I don't do that anymore, but I was like, would you like to make a card? And she said, yes. And I tried not to jump on her leg because I was so excited to have somebody to craft with, you know. And Gina is still a part of my team. She teaches classes with Joanne at Retreat here in Kennebunk, and soon to be, I'm not supposed to say anything yet, but I'm trying to book a cruise for this time next year. We'll just be getting off the boat in Boston to Canada, 7-night cruise. So hang tight. it might even be this week. So I'll announce all 3 retreat dates for next year. So it's crazy, but as I open these things, I see little bits and pieces of the people who make them, and that makes me so happy. And someone like Regina, she doesn't teach classes on her own. She just wants her own discount, and she spends enough to justify it, and she's okay. People come and they go as it works for them, and they get their ongoing 20% discount. I mean, we talk about the deal. You know how you can get $155 for $99 and free shipping, and that's a one-time gig, right? The real ongoing deal is 20 to 25% off everything you buy, friendship, camaraderie, a box of cards in the mail when you're going to the craft fair and you don't have any cards. Absolute craziness. The friendships, tried and true throughout the years. People who I've met through Stampin' Up, they've moved on to other things, and we're still friends. My friend Cynthia in Texas, and my friend Robin, and you know, like everywhere we go, there's stampers, and we're connected by Stampin' Up, but we're not necessarily all demonstrators anymore. It doesn't matter. We're all friends, and it's quite an awesome community to be a part of. And if that all sounds fun to you and you want more information, just ping me after the after this live, and I will send you the info on my team. And if you're interested in to grace us, we would love to have you. We had almost, I think it was about 25 people on the team meeting this past Sunday. We had someone in the house that was sick, so I had to take the meeting from both in person and online to just online. And yeah, 25 people on Zoom. It was so cool, and it was so uplifting. A friend of ours, Sue from North Carolina, taught us about her blends stamping club. She has a few people that come over once a month and they do blends together, and we learned how she does it. So it was great. And we got to hear from the corporate office. Elizabeth Belleville is our new DDM for the Northeast, and she came and told us her stamping story. She's been a demonstrator for 15 years, and she's worked at Stampin' Up for 4 years. So it was great to hear her story again. All right, I'm gonna start with swaps because like literally I'm blown away by my friend Robin's box. And then let's make a card. I still have stepping stones on the table. I need to design a couple of cards with it for the Stamp Out breast cancer fundraiser. Oh, did I mention us crafters? We released that fundraiser, what, a week and a half ago, and we are up over $3,000 raised for Making Strides. I am so excited. Last year we raised $10,000, so we have quite a ways to go, but everybody puts a little drop in the bucket, and then when you make a donation over $25 on November 2nd, I will be emailing everybody who makes a donation to the team 17 card tutorials using the stepping stones stamp set. So that gives you plenty of time to order it and get it in. And all you have to do is donate direct to the charity. We don't take the money, which is the best part for me because I don't have to do the paperwork part. Yay! Yay for no paperwork. So let's flip the camera. I want to show you how awesome and talented my team is. Clearance rack updated today. These are $4 for a package of them. They open like this. They're very easy to put together, and they just lift on and off. They're stampable, so you can see I stamped a bat on there from last year. These are going to the craft fair, and my job over the next couple days is to swap out the candy and get rid of all the candy from last year and put fresh candy in. I was doing that last night on our weekly Monday Zoom meeting. So, all right, I'm gonna flip the camera. Here we go. I'm so excited to see everybody. Thanks for taking a coffee break with me. And yep, that's my coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna start with our, this is Cheryl Davis card. Cheryl is our mystery sketch host for the team. Oh, I'm kind of sideways here, huh? Hang on, let me see if I can fix my camera. She is in charge of once a month doing a mystery challenge, and she gives us parts and pieces, and we make a card with it. And this was Cheryl's card. Now, I don't know if you guys recognize this, but this is, oh, I know, I should move it over. Thank you, Anne, you're right. See, we're all looking out for each other. But this is the ladybug punch she used on her Fun Folds card. So this is going to be next month's sketch challenge for our team. So they're going to take all the pieces from Cheryl's mystery card challenge and make a card for next month's challenge. But this month was a Fun Fold, and Cheryl double dipped. So I'll get to get another card with this awesome layout. Maybe I'll put them all on one display board. But how brilliant is it to turn the ladybug into an ornament? We don't have any current ornament punches. And if you have the ladybug punch, look no further. This one is Laura Smith from North Carolina. Super talented. Isn't this pretty? I love it. I think this is, do they call this a, well, see, I see VW. So it's a VW bug card to me, but I think there's a name for it. You guys can tell me what it's called. But it's adorable, and it uses that apple set that had the dies last month, the perfect pairs. Okay, and this one was by Brenda from Maine. Wishing you the loveliest day. And this was from Florida, Lori Brown. Isn't this cool? So it sits flat and it opens. I'll do it again. Ready? It opens like on the V, and it sits like this. So I would say that these are 4x8, scored at 4, and then scored corner to corner to make that cool fold. Just so you can see. All right. And then this one is Sue Rossi. I love this stamp set. In fact, my stamp club hosts that are remaining are getting this set. I had about 9 hosts that are going to be affected by my change. We are taking Stamp Club online starting in November. So November 1st, I'll have a big announcement. If you're not on my email list, I'll put a link at the top so you can get on my email list to find out about that. And this is our swap coordinators card, Sharon Verity. And I love Sharon's card. Look at how pretty that is. Just stunning the way it opens, and you get the designer paper on this side and all the extra hardware on this. So beautiful. So that's what I love most about swapping with my team. Every month I get a fist full of cards. And I can't get over Robin's box. You guys want to look through some of the cards that came back to me? Robin said that she saved every card I've ever sent her. And she put them in a big box to me to help with the craft fair because she knew I was out of cards. It's craziness, isn't it? Oh, trick or treat. So I can stick these right on the rack because I know if I packaged them up that they're probably, I hope none of them are like have stuff inside, because wouldn't that be funny if I sent her something? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I probably wrote this out to her. It's probably written out on the inside. That's all right. So did you know that you can mail cards this way? Our clear envelopes, you have to use a 2-ounce stamp, so it's a little bit more expensive, but you can mail it right in the plastic mailers from Stampin' Up. Oh yeah, my friend Rhonda's stamp set, You Are My Sunshine. I love these. I remember this class. Isn't that funny? It's like walking down memory lane. Yeah, I do too. I love the swaps, Robin. I'm so grateful. And this week has been fun because now I can trot right out to the mailbox and get one every day, you know. We mail to each other. We just mail one card to each person in the swap. Oh, I love this layout. Remember that layout? So I could go all day. There's a whole box of cards that I can go through for the craft fair on Saturday, and now I will have a completely full rack. I will have to upload some pictures of all of that. It's craziness. So thank you. Overwhelmed with gratitude. So you might be like, okay, Selene, what the heck is this? I went on Casing Tuesday and I printed out the sketch for this week, and then I lost it. And then 2 seconds before I went live, I sketched this one. But this is the Casing Tuesday sketch for this week, and I need to make a card, so. Oh, don't mind my heater, hang on. Actually, I can show you a card I made earlier. This is my swap going out in the mail today. I just made 18 of these for a different swap. Isn't that pretty? These are for next, these will be live on November 1st. If you're a demonstrator, these are in the pre-order that just went live October 1st. But anyway, I was looking at the sketch and seeing that the sentiment was 3 1/4 by 1, and I thought that it looked an awful lot like Stepping Stones again, and I just happened to need another card. So my friend Cheryl was saying she loves this this designer paper that's the Hostess one, the Celebrate Everything, because she's like, because they give you 4 sheets of each design, you feel like you can cut into one and you still have 3 more. And I would have to agree with that. But let's say, if we're going to use Stepping Stones, that I would like to decide what kind of paper we want to use. So, do we want to use, number 1, Abigail Rose, which is gorgeous? Do we want to use Celebrate Everything, which is the one that we are using for the actual fundraiser in person with that Stepping Stone set? Or do we want to go to the pumpkins and go Rustic Harvest? So this is 1, 2, 3. Just vote on which paper we're going to work with today, and then we'll go from there. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to grab my die cuts, because I have an idea. Retro. Again, for the fundraiser, if you want to participate, you can donate $25 or more online, and on November 2nd, you can expect oh, this is the one I want to work with. You can expect a tutorial from me using that Stepping Stones. If you're local, we have an event on the 29th of October, and we will do raffles and all sorts of fun things that day, and of course stamping, the thing that brings us all together. Oh, isn't that pretty? This is a brand new set of dies that I just got, Artisan Editions, and I saw a card made with it, and I really want to work with it, so maybe we can incorporate that somehow into our stuff today. So, Rustic Harvest, Celebrate Everything, Rustic Harvest. I got 3 votes so far. I'm going to give you guys another minute, because honestly, you got to type in your answers so that I can know what one you want, unless you want me to psychically know which one. Otherwise, Rustic Harvest wins. But anyway, this die set, I saw a swap made with it, and it's kind of overlooked in the catalog, I think, because there's no bundle that goes with it. So it's just a solo. Venmo or Zelle for the donation of shall I mail you check? Oh, Holly, I can put the link direct to Strides up in the comments, and it's best if they get the money direct. So I think if you have a PayPal debit card, you can definitely PayPal them direct. Like I have a PayPal debit because that's how I get paid. And so when I buy stuff from work, I use the PayPal debit. I don't know if you mean that, but yeah, we can work it out. Or if you want to Venmo me the money, I can donate on your behalf or whatever. We can do that offline though. So we get 2 for Celebrate Everything and 2 for Rustic Harvest. Oh, let's see. Celebrate everything. Rustic harvest, celebrate everything. Oh, so you got 3 for rustic harvest and 2 for celebrate everything. If you haven't voted yet, you could, so nobody wants Abigail Rose. I'm surprised. I know, I'm a rebel. I just want to put my hand on it because nobody likes it. This is so pretty. And you know what I do like about these? They're all kind of subdued patterns. So you can do a lot with it. They're real neutral. But okay, we'll put that one away. Now we're definitely tied. It's down to celebrate everything or rustic harvest. And Eileen had just tied it up. All right, let me see. I'm going to grab, this one's not even open. I'm going to grab another one. I have 2 that aren't open. Wow. Here we go. I ordered a whole bunch of the Celebrate Everything because it's the main paper for the fundraiser, so we can go with that. That's cool. Vicky. Oh, Vicky broke it after I got up and got all that paper. Okay, so Vicky broke the tie. We're going to use the Rustic Harvest. That's funny. Got enough paper, Selene? No, I don't think I do. Let's see. All right, so this will be kind of cool with stepping stones. No small dreams. This is the only one in the main class that I designed that I didn't use, and we made a card with that last week. But the sentiment is 3 1/4 by 1, so it would be good if it's kind of fits on the. I think I might even have some. Ooh. All right, who doesn't love this paper? Yowza. That's gorgeous, isn't it? All right, I think I want to play with this one. And then I think I want a strip of this. So see how it says 3 3/4? Maybe I'm off the paper. 3 3/4 by 1/2. I think I'm going to use this piece like a ribbon underneath for 3 3/4 by 1/2. Hang on, let me grab the cutter. So I'm going with this sketch from Casing Tuesday. And how about... So this paper, I can't bring myself to cut it unless I cut it in half first. And on the Stampin' Up! Cutter, you know that the long line here is 5 1/2. And then if I push it up against the fence, that's 6 inches, which means I can cut this paper in half to start, which means I'll get this long, pretty border, and I won't be breaking anything up just yet. And I have to decide, because it's 3 3/4 by 4, the piece that we're going for, so I think I'm going to start by cutting this at 4, and then deciding how far I want to go. So if I cut it at 3 3/4 like the sketch, it's going to cut like right in the middle of that flower. I think I'm going to go 4 by 4 and just make my, the original sketch has this on an angle. So tell me, should we do this on a black base or do you want to do it on the yellow base? So I'll give you guys a second to, and it would be this color, crushed curry. And I'll grab both pieces. So black or crushed curry for the base, and then we'll cut this strip to go behind on top. Let's see. And while I'm up, I'm going to grab my die cut buckets. Because, you know, never met a die cut that wasn't useful after. Oh, look at all those Christmas trees. Doesn't that make you crazy? So, are we going to do yellow or black for the base? I'm grabbing a sheet of each just to be sure we've got what you need. Crushed curry. Okay. You guys have spoken, so crushed curry it is. Look at those die cuts. Isn't that fun? Robin, Robin Greger, I got your box of cards and I was shaking and almost teary before my live. Thank you so much. My goodness. I'm going to have to make something with those. Maybe that's a club project. I forgot those were in there. Those are short banners. I need one of those long banners we have. Or this came out of... That's pretty. I'll have to, like, figure out where I got that if we use this one. It's not the banner I want, though. The banner I want is a little bit longer. These are all presents. The joys of cleaning up after class prep. Pink presents. Oh, that would be a cute stepping stones card. And then look at these. I love them. That's the one I want. Ha! Well, and don't mess up because I only have one. Oh my goodness, yeah. I trotted out to look for swaps today because I thought that I would show off the team, and they put your box right beside my door, so it was a pretty awesome box, my goodness. All right, so, yeah, and they will be coming to the craft fair with me. I'm just going to open them and make sure I didn't write in any of them because I think a couple of them looked like they still had the addresses on them. Right? The clearance rack is absolutely crazy right now, and everything is while supplies last, but there's some pretty awesome stuff there. I was showing they have these, these treat boxes, and these are only $4. They have the harvest paper from last year. They have a whole bunch of really cool stuff on sale for short money. Okay, so I got this. And you know, I see why they did 3 3/4 because it is a little bit much to turn it on its side and have the 4 work. So I'm gonna trim it a little bit more. I don't want to cut my butterfly. All right, I'm gonna cut a 1/4 inch off the top. My butterfly is too important to me, can I say? Winkastella, where are ya? So another color that would look really good with this is that wine color. This is this paper has Merry Merlot in it, and that's Cajun. It's so stunning, and like, hello, this butterfly. I need some sparkle too. That's how the flowers got sparkly anyway. The butterflies bring the sparkle. That's my story anyway. Makes it almost Christmassy, doesn't it? So when I scored my paper, it looks like this side ended up a little bit longer, the back. So I'm going to flip it over, and that's now going to be the front, so you can't see that it's not perfect. And then this might be the fastest card ever. I love making a card with a sketch. Makes it so easy. So this was 3 3/4 by a half, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the 1/2 inch decorative piece off. So the paper cutter does this too. It's got a 1 inch border on both sides and then a 1/4 inch line all the way up. So I'm gonna go a 1/2 inch kind of on the other side, just to make it easy to see. And then I'm going to trim this at 3 3/4. And I'm pretty sure that that die cut is long enough to put our sentiment on. You know, the one that was on my table 30 seconds ago. Here it is. Special. All kinds of special. And it is longer, which I like. I don't necessarily want it, well, I don't know. Let's see. But I was thinking this follow your own star would fit that die cut perfect. So let me grab a block and probably black ink. Oh, that's gonna come out straight. If you know me, I put it straight on the block and then I line the block up with the paper, so that would have been totally crooked. And there's like a little line that goes along, and I could put the stickers on them, but I always put the stickers on crooked, so. Let's try black. And you know, I'm not completely sold that this is how I'm gonna go, because I'm looking at this paper and thinking that stamping on it, that the sentiment would be gorgeous on that. So I'm gonna stamp it on this die cut first. Don't mind my head. And then I think I'm gonna, because I'm not sure, I'm not sold. I might like to see a Mary Merlot strip, and then it's so white. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I think that the crushed curry is the hero there. So let's cut a 1-inch strip. I just put my finger in the whole ink pad, so hopefully I don't get big black fingerprints on anything. Hey, Carol. Good to see you. Thanks for the order, Val. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. All right, so I went 3 1/4, so I'm cutting it based on that measurement from the sketch, 3 1/4 by 1. Hopefully it's long enough for the sentiment and I didn't just cut myself off, but I just want to see that sentiment on the crushed curry. Oh, see? I kind of like it better. Okay. Now I need maybe some Mary Merlot cardstock to go back there, or what's on the back? Oh, black. It would be better with Mary Merlot. Now it kind of, with the black, it's not good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or maybe we should layer it. What do you think of that? So this is, the die cut's 1 inch, and when I layer it on, it does pop better. It still needs the other color back there, the Merlot. I wonder if there's any other Merlots in this pattern. I'm looking at the paper to see if we have any Merlot there. So, no solid Merlot patterns in this pack. The back is all black and white, and the front is just mixed patterns. So, let's see the back. So I'm gonna grab some cardstock. What do you guys think of the layered piece? Like, if instead, not the yellow itself, but layering them on the white. Should we do that? Or should we leave it white? What do you think? And I'm grabbing a piece of Mary Merlot to put back there. Let me know what you think about that piece. So other than the craft fair on Saturday, my daughter is in a robotics competition in New Hampshire. I'm super excited for her. She's really digging being on a robotics team, loves it. And I'm happy that she's all set and she can go. And all right, so I'm going to cut this piece at 6, and then I'm going to use that line on my paper cutter because I know that that's 5.5. It goes all the way down. So I'm looking over here, I'm not even measuring. But that's a 1/2 by 3 3/4, like our sketch measurement. So here's the sketch again. And we've got, all right, yeah, so we can do that. Let's layer. And I think it definitely needs some dimensionals on there. And of course, I just finished swap, so I may only have minis on the table. I went through about three sheets of dimensionals making my swaps. I kind of like how the ends do this and we went that way. That kind of makes my eye happy. And I love this. Should we paint this with Wink Stella, maybe? The Merlot. Let me put the cover on that before I put my hand in it again. All right, well, let's go for it. I don't need to do the whole thing because we're only going to see the ends. I think I say that all the time. Nobody's going to know if you don't paint behind the toilet. And then, you know, there's somebody watching that says, well, I would notice. And actually, I think Cheryl the other day said, you know, I checked after you said that, and they didn't paint behind my toilet. I'm like, you never would have looked if I didn't say anything, so don't worry about it. Nobody's looking. Thank you, Char. Totally cool. Thanks for sharing. Wisconsin. Hey, Joan. Good to see you. All right. Let's see. Oh, I went a little too far there, I think. And give it a little sparkle. I want to kind of get it in the middle. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on the whole thing. And as much as I want to use the minis, I'm going to get up and get the other ones. You never have too many dimensionals. Like I said, I had 3 sheets out and I went through them all today making swaps. Plenty of support behind my cards. So hopefully when they get them in the mail, all the pieces that are supposed to be standing up are still standing. Don't mind me. I'll just be a minute here with my thoughts. I love the fall colors without the snow on them. Amen, friend. Yep. We were saying that the other day. We are not ready for that. So I know that I put a few extra dimensionals on here, but I don't need to peel them all off. I'm just going to peel off the ends. It's not about getting it sticky enough. It's just about making sure that nothing gets saggy over time. Saggy anything is not good. Kind of pretty, huh? I like it. I think it could use a few little bling blings, huh? Let me, what I really want, well, I'll get the butter box and see what's open. My favorite embellishment from last year was on the clearance rack today. It was the red and gold dot things. Let's see what we got in here. Ta-da! You just never know what you'll find in here. I was hoping for, oh, you know what? Well, no, those are red. So whenever oh, I love these. These are iridescent pearls, so they're a little bit different from our old basic jewel pearls. They're small, but you get quite a few. 158987, and they are so much prettier in person than the older pearls. They're exactly that. They're iridescent, and they make any project happy. I just used these Sunday for my team meeting, and it'll be out in the first class of November, which is a new product set that's coming. So where do I want to put it? Huh. Good enough. So yeah, adorable and simple. I need a few more cards with this set because it's the fundraiser set, and I want to make sure that when people are picking it up that they feel like they really got value for their donation. I mean, of course, the money's going to go to cancer patients, and the American Cancer Society fielded over 250,000 inbound calls of people that had questions about all different kinds of cancer last year. And there's a special number that you can call if you know anybody that has cancer, any kind of cancer. You can have them Google. You just Google the 1-800-CANCER number, and the American Cancer Society pops up. And there's a resources page that you can find rides to appointments. You can find out, what your body's reaction might be to taking something like tamoxifen. You can find out, all kinds of different resources, rides to appointments. And if you get a ride to an appointment in Boston, you might end up with a handmade card in the back seat if my friend Stacy is driving you. So anyway, happy Tuesday. It was great taking a coffee break with you. Did you send the PDF? I did. It was so Pat is asking me for the team meeting if I sent the PDF already for next month's class for everybody else, but because she's on my team, she gets it early. And yes, it was in the same email with the link to join the meeting. So that should be already in your email. But I did record a video, so I'm going to be sending it out again, Pat. So if you didn't see it, it'll come back out to you. So anyway, I hope that you have a great week, and I will post pictures of the craft fair on Saturday. We are gearing up to hopefully raise some more money for cancer and, to fight cancer. And thanks for being you. I don't know what I'd do without you guys, so thanks. Have a great day.